Welcome back, adventurers. Welcome back. I am. Yes, I am on live. Thank you for asking. You joining me, right? She says, "Hey, bitch." Top fans on the bike next to me, so I don't know if I'm going to have too many people popping in here today. I said my top fan is right beside me. Yeah. Catastrophic's on here, though. She says, hello, good sir. She says hello. She loves you. We miss you. And she's sorry she didn't call you back yesterday. Yeah, you're right. I got at least one top fan in here today. Who's that? Solace? Yeah. They should be used to me not using mine at all. I'll just go. They'll be alright. They'll figure it out. Usually I'm out of their way before they figure out I didn't have on a signal anyway. I heard, buddy. I know you're almost there. You're almost winning the grass with a bike. He does. I get it. I miss riding the days it kept raining and raining and raining and we couldn't do anything around the house. Couldn't get out, couldn't do anything. You stay right there, Tahoe. Good boy. Wide turn, baby, wide turn. Oh, you want to run full pulls with the R1 versus the ST? Oh, Lord, kid. You know, once you get 120 miles an hour, you're going to pull anyway. The Harleys don't go above 120. I mean, they can if you change the computer configuration and shit, but that costs time and money, and I ain't got either one of those two. Not to just reprogram the bike runs. You'll have us in speed, buddy. You'll have us in speed. But you will not have us in class and comfort. The R1 will be fast. But it will be painful. Boots look good on you, baby. Not as good as those Indy Ridge boots look on you. You've got one boot in one place and one another in the other. We'll have to, yeah, we'll have to go in the house and I'll get them for you. I'll have to find them. I kept showing off my boots to Rainey last night. Every time they brought up Indy Ridge, I'd pick up my duct tape boots. I wouldn't mind trying out the new ones they're coming out with. I mean, all the Indy Ridge boots are, I wouldn't say expensive because, you know, a good pair of riding boots is going to cost you just like a good pair of work boots. The problem for me is I don't see a difference between my riding boots and my work boots. I feel like I should be able to ride to work in my boots and work in the same time. That's why they don't last. Yeah. These in the ridges, go everywhere, do everything. Yeah, you're right. You already have a class of vehicle, and I approve of the color. Very well done. Talking to Catastrophic, in case you're wondering. Hey, give us $1,000 and you can have a gold wing. I'm waiting on her to start yelling at me for saying that. You cannot get rid of my gold wing. I'd like to take the gold wing out tomorrow morning and put around the neighborhood. I mean, it's got crash bars, so if I drop it, all I gotta do is pick the 2,000-ton thing up. We're headed to Warner Robins right now, kiddo. We're gonna stop by the Alkanon Cookout. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, the Alkanon Cookout, say hey to everybody, and then the doors are open from there. Oh, 5-0, one time, no lights. Alright, kiddo, see you when you come back. You love throwing stuff at me. You alright up there? Well, you probably didn't get any caffeine this morning, did you? No coffee. How many more meetings do you have with that topic? Oh, where you actually talk to the people. Oh, Lord. How many of those are me? know I caused you harm. This is how I did it. I'm sorry I did it. Besides the ominous clouds again, it's actually a pretty good day. Yeah, you just got a tank top on underneath the jacket, don't you? Yeah, you're not pulling a Shanghai on me today. What part of that made him think that was a good idea? Let me pull this big truck sideways in front of two cars. A little bit of warm pocket right here, you feel it? As it stays overcast, we should be okay. I know when I go through it, I've got like 7 or 8, maybe 9 that aren't usable, and then 2 that are. It was ones where I couldn't get my thoughts out, so I would stop recording. Well, that's actually what I ended up doing with my last video I made yesterday was, look, I can't get my thoughts together to actually cover a topic. So I'm just going to ramble. I have a rambling series. There's nothing saying I can't just ramble. I got the whole series dedicated to just rambling. Ooh, that is an old truck. Got any on you? I forgot what it was I was going to say. It's off in the ethers now. Maybe they'll come back. was. It kind of looked like a Sportster with the tank, but it could have been like a small Suzuki Bolt or... Oh, some idiots right here. Look at them. Yep. I'm telling you, folks get here on this section and they just turn into race car drivers. Start catching too many raindrops, go ahead and pull off and we'll pull the camera down. Now there's a couple, but it's not a lot. Yeah, we can. That's a lot of gravel, which is fine. You can do it. I just want you to be aware we're going into gravel. Well, I'm watching the windshields and no one is running their wipers. Yeah. If somebody had on their wipers or two, then I'd say, hey, pull off. Let's go ahead and pull it. I saw it. Alright. Pull off up there at the train tracks. Right side will be fine. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull my mic so I can take care of it for you. Putting my microphone back in the helmet and putting my excess microphone cordage, since there's a lot of that. Make gas stops great again. It's kind of a thing where when you stop at the gas pump, right, you turn off all your camera equipment, you don't record yourself at the gas pump. Is this some, look at this truck beside you. I don't know. I guess because you're not really, I don't know. Well, no, we started, I think they gave credit to Hooligan for recording himself at the gas pump. Right. I mean, that's when folks get the goofiest. So yeah, he was giving me a little bit of shit. But you know how I take things. They say make it great. All right, I got you. We'll make it great. Traffic flow on the live's a little slow today. Yeah. It's a full moon, yeah. Wally was out last night getting recharged in the moon. Us tomorrow or today? That's what I thought. Well, I brought that up in one of my videos where I was talking about the exact same thing, manifesting the positivity. It's the wagers, the one about betting on your friends or against your friends. Do you manifest the positivity by betting for your friend, or do you place the bet based on reality, knowing your friend can't compete for sands? It's all a matter of which way do you go. Being able to talk to David last night on Raining's Live. Yeah, he's still on his way back from Sturgis. It takes. He was doing 300 more miles last night after the live. Yeah. And one of the other usuals on Raining's Live, she said that there was a bad accident and they literally were just sitting there because the road was shut down. No, in her area. I think New York. I can't remember where she's from. I'm not gonna lie to you and act like I know. Sounds good to me. Go by the Alkanar and say, hey, shake a few hands, kiss a kiss. Yeah. That's the one I met, right? That was not D&D. I'm not, but call it what it is. It's cyberpunk. It was not D&D, it was cyberpunk. And then, well, I think they need to be corrected. Yeah, I know exactly what they say about opinions, but it's also about mislabeling your content. If you say you're serving tacos and I get there and all you got is hot dogs, then you lied to me. Right? You're not commenting on that, huh? Hey. I think I've lost my connectivity. I knew I should have charged my headset. I haven't charged it since last week, so it was actually kind of expected for it to die today. Oh well. If it took USB-C, I could recharge it while we were out, but it doesn't. And I'm not buying a separate USB cable just to charge it today. Coffee. I want a frappuccino with a triple shot of espresso. That should help me get on the go-go. We're going to turn left here? Not turning left here? Alright, not turning left here. Alright, well, she knows where she's going. So I'm just going to follow her. Hey, sick. Nobody gets wrenches around here, man. I'm the captain. We're headed to the Alkanon meeting. Yeah, sick, you haven't noticed? Brainy doesn't even have a wrench, man. Nobody's got a wrench on my shit. Sick. I'm sorry I missed y'all this morning, man. I didn't get to bed till like 2 o'clock and I actually didn't fall asleep till sometime way after that. I don't think I actually fell asleep good until right around 6:30. And then woke back up right before 11. Welcome in. Yeah, it looks like it's going to rain. We got a few drizzles coming in on 96, so we pulled off and pulled the ISA 360 off our bike so we didn't roach it in the rain. But ever since we got off 96, it's been pretty clear. I think Bernie is taking us around our shoulder to scratch our bunghole. I got sick and sick. 2-6. I thought I knew where we were going, but she is taking us way 47, then curved back in for us to be going where I think we're headed. So I'm going to be honest, I have no idea where we're going. I thought I did, but I don't. Shamina Woods. A lot of that stuff around here. Especially down in that kudzu. There could be a whole car down there and you'll never know it. This might be a slight exaggeration, but that kudzu grows like a foot every day. Imagine that many plants with that many vines, each growing a foot every day. It does not take long to cover something up. Hey, sick bastard, if there's a problem, buddy, if you will, send me a message about it. So when we get up here somewhere, I can check my phone and see what's going on. Because I know you didn't ask for a wrench for no reason. So if you can fill me in on the what ifs, what had happened, and what's going on, that'd be greatly appreciated, sir. You need to stay right there, big boy. No reason for you to be in a rush. Good boy, good boy. Hey, pretty lady. Maybe I can catch you for coffee later? Oh, and she's gone. Just like that, she rode away. No worries, though. She's only on a Honda 700, so I can run her down. They're building another church. Yay. Just what we need, another church. You know, instead of all these different groups building all these different churches, why don't y'all just go out and buy a church that is already existing and is no longer being used? and use that. Why do y'all have to keep building churches and building churches and building churches and building churches? Yeah, she went where I thought we were going. What the hell? Alright, adventurers, here at the Alkanon, what happens at Alkanon stays at Alkanon. So I'm going to go ahead and cut y'all off here so everyone can maintain their anonymities. Bye, y'all.